We delve once more into the dungeons.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Alright, if I remember, when we left off yesterday, I was in the middle of triaging my surviving group from that short, painful little dungeon excursion. Ah yes, old Dizzy returned to us from his 2-week drunken bender. That's right. Now I remember. It's all coming back to me. I think we had some trinkets we could sell. Oh, that's not how you sell them anyway. Alright. Well, we'll deal with that in a little bit. For now, let us focus. So we're up to the boss for... or the first boss for Ruins. I don't have my A squad ready to go yet. So I think we're going to take the B squad out for a spin. We haven't done the Cove yet. Suppose we should see what juicy tidbits, what little morsels we can find. Deeds. Considering how much Reynauld repeatedly needs healing, that just doesn't feel like a good idea. Of course, that wouldn't mean he dies faster. It wouldn't be the end of the world. That actually seems kind of nice. I mean, I think Eldritch are more or less limited to, I want to say Cove and Darkest Dungeon. Although maybe they spread out a bit as you get up to medium difficulty. Little dungeon jaunts. We might go for that. We haven't been in the Cove yet. Seems like as good a time as any to go on an adventure. What do we got team-wise? Nope. Okay. Let's take Ides. What else do we have? That's ready to go. Dizzy is always ready. Oh. Glug glug. Well, you earned it. I haven't taken Mobek here out yet. We're a little tight on funds for any skill adjustments or anything. It only works in the back 2 slots. The occultist here has a reasonably strong heal. The downside being depending on your luck. And more specifically, if you've offended Lady Luck recently, you could get a whole lot of zeros. I think when I tested this game out in a just quick playthrough where I was seeing what was what, I'm pretty sure I killed one of my own people by getting a 0 heal and applying a bleed. fairly certain I was the cause of their death. It felt bad. But who else should we take? I got our squad here. He functions pretty. Yeah, he functions pretty well here in the third slot based on what I've given him. Got the clear corpses, the heal, the ranged go-getter, and the tiny dagger. Although he did get 3 crits in a row with that tiny dagger yesterday. I suppose it's true what they say. Size doesn't matter. Only the veracity in which you stab. What about you? It almost feels like you could be a reasonable backline support. Not in the very back, it doesn't look like. You could apply Defender to someone further up. And then Retribution, but you'd have to be in the third slot for that. However, all your other stuff works from the back support-wise. What about you? What can we do to squeeze you into the back? It's your dagger. If we get rid of the dagger... Okay, what else can we give you? Oh, that's way up in the front. Vulnerability, Hex, Dodge. Does a little damage. It marks the target, that's kind of nice. Could always use more marks, especially with a Dizzy in the party. We have here Weakening Curse. Does a little bit of damage. And looks like a decent damage debuff. I suppose it's probably a little more situational depending on where you're going, but sounds nice. Below the mark. What's Dizzy's benefit from the mark? 25% down. That just balances out to normal. Because it loses 25%. So I guess if the target's marked, it's about as effective as just a regular old swipe with something. This advance. That might be nice for repositioning. Unfortunately, I would need point blank shot. We could kind of dance these two around a bit. I don't think you have any forward momentum abilities, do you? No. But what do you lose being in the second slot versus the first? I don't think we wanted that. I think we wanted, was it this? That seemed kind of nice. We'll check that out for a little bit. So, you don't lose, okay, you lose Intimidate for sliding back. But that feels a little more situational anyway. So, you could always just use that when you are slid up. So I think we'll go with that. We'll make Dizzy here. What do we want to lose? I think we want to keep this just in case. That is decent for finishing something up close off. So get rid of. That's good. Not useful in the first slot, but then again, our goal here would mostly be going forward and backward with utilities, so I shouldn't need that because that hits. I can hit anywhere, and that only hits the first, but that can hit the first couple as well. So yeah, I think we'll go ahead and get rid of that, and I don't know if this is strong enough to warrant it does bypass stealth and de-stealth. Could be useful. As far as I understand, the riposte buff here is whenever you get hit, whenever you take a hit, you retaliate. At least that's what I would assume based off of the word. And what I've always understood its definition to be. But we do need to with that slip point blank shot in, so that is good for just a quick finish off. Kind of feel like we want to keep that. And we've actually gotten some surprisingly decent use out of this. Despite the all the damage reduction and the seemingly low base accuracy. So I think we'll try getting rid of this for now. Put this in. See how our little frontline dance goes. With a little bit of luck, it'll work out beautifully. We haven't dealt with camping skills yet. They're a little pricey for us right now. Okay, and with this, we no longer have anything that requires a marked target for full usage. How about you? I was going to slide you back if I could. Yeah, that was working either the back, and the back. So, oh right, we needed to select something. Does 10% damage, you can do it to the back line, though. That does 25% damage, you can do it to the back line as well. That might not be bad for just popping something that's left low in any position. Of course, both of these would do just fine in the back as well. But this can work from the fourth line, so that's the advantage we're looking at. But we'll take it for now. We already have stuff that bypasses stealth, and we don't need anything that marks, because we don't have any benefits for that right now. So we'll go with this loadout, and we'll pop the occultist to the end. We'll fit you in here. And we'll obviously get rid of that. Rampart is a forward move, right? Yeah. Don't want to take that yet. I need... oh, Retribution. That's right. That's what I was looking for. And... maybe Bolster? That'll do what? On average, maybe 1 damage per target? Assuming they don't have a ton of protection. So... well, we're going to be going into the next dungeon a little poor, but I think it's a short anyway, so let's go unlock that for Beal here. It was this. It also, oh, it marks self, so you're more likely to get an attack. You know, fair enough. Unlock it. Can't afford to upgrade anything right now. Okay, so we've got everything we're looking for. I actually don't like that. Only 1% crit. Well, the 10% accuracy I suppose could make a difference. It would be nice to stop missing when I really need to hit. Alright, we'll try this out. It's as good a potential loadout as any, I think. What are your resistances? Oh, right. I'm sure that doesn't feel good. High stun resistance, though. Move. Evo. Okay, what loot do I have that I can slot in on everyone here? Increased accuracy, protection. Low protection might not be bad, although I think in this... oh, get a speed of 2 anyway. You're pretty much never going first, guy. So... I don't think 5% is really going to count to much. Maybe a couple points of damage a run, but... we'll go ahead and give it a shot. Do you have any... I don't think you have much in the way of debuffs, do you? No. Well, she got that. But it's not a critical debuff. It's not something we're particularly looking for. We'll just go ahead and stick that on you. Old Dizzy here is one we really want to actually hit things, so we're going to go ahead and give him... You know what? I almost think I'd rather have the speed. Even if he misses occasionally. Just kind of get things rolling right off the bat. Yeah. Give us a better chance of getting in before one of the stress nukers can do anything. Got this for the occultist. Occultist has decent speed, but I almost feel like I'd rather the occultist go a little later in the round. That way I can make better decisions on whether I need to pop a heal or go offensive. I don't want him to go dead last, but dropping that speed just a little bit wouldn't necessarily be a problem. Speed of 5, that's still higher than the average, I think. We'll go with it. We'll trigger him up like that. And we'll take our party of the diseased, the drunken, and the damned into the cove to get... Well, the shape of that is a little suggestive, isn't it? Just a little. We'll get our phallic wand. Okay, so this is a short. So we'll go ahead and take our usual... We'll take 5 torches. Need to be a little more frugal with our funds. Like 8 food. And I think we've had 1 dungeon run so far where we haven't needed at least 1 shovel. So we're going to take a shovel. We're going to take 1 key since it's a short dungeon. As far as what else might be needed in here, I'm actually not sure. The cove. C. Well, we could just take a sampler. It's a short dungeon. We're probably not going to run out of space. So we'll take a... Oh, I already have one of those. We'll take a sampler. See what works, what doesn't. Alright, I feel good about this. Of course, last time I felt good about this, we almost died, but I think we're fine. Now let's go with it. What's the worst that could happen? Alright, get a click.
Soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out.
Nice scout right off the bat. We're gonna split. Room battles. Got it. So we're most likely gonna have to go down both of these corridors. Let's make our way forward into the darkness. The briny, fishy darkness. What do we have here? Wonder what it ate. Well, if I were a fish... This feels food related. Oh. Well, maybe not food related. A little bit of food there. Not a bad haul, though. They made our money back on that. Huh. Which wasn't hard because I think that was a free item. Oh. I fish. About that. I just used my remedy on the last one. Well, let's see what happens when we don't have anything. It's a trap. Probably could have figured that. Oh, it's actually a bad trap. Good poison. Or bleeding. Yes, it's red, not green. Oh. You're a lovely bunch, aren't you? Right, let's see what we got here. High protection. They are all eldritch. Okay. That's good for our cultists there on the back. Alright, so high protection. Middling dodge scores. Good speed, though. Oh, really good speed and decent dodge, so yeah. They seem to be somewhat bleed resistant. Right, well, we have our plan. Let us get to it. You can hit him in the back, right? Yeah. He's got a staff. I assume he's going to be the stress nuker. And that wily look in his eyes, you can see it right there. Oh, no, you can't. Taking that eye right out. Ooh. Ouch. 2 damage bleeds. Okay. Alright. Well, you're bleeding. You're likely to continue bleeding. And you're almost half health, so we could finish him off. What did he do to you? What was that? Oh. Oh. Okay, that's not a bad buff. We could finish him off before we see what else he can do. Or we can make sure Dizzy doesn't die next round. Both seem like excellent options. Wonder how useful a pull would be. Probably have to knock him back to 3rd position before that weakens him much. Pulls 2. So we might be able to... No, he'd only be 2nd. So we'll go ahead and hopefully finish this guy off. Well. Okay. Alright. Well, we had a plan. Let's enact that plan. Retribution first. We're going to mark a target. What is it? No, that just does some damage. Well, you're getting a little low. Might be able to guarantee you die. Now that knocks back 3 on him. That could kind of take him out of things. Or at least weaken him. Maybe fewer bleeds flying around. That'd be nice. We could kill him, though, outright. When he dies, he's going to slide forward anyway. Most likely. Because I have a few clear corpse abilities now. So, let's just go ahead and... You're my hard hitter, aren't you? Yeah, you do pretty good damage. 6 to 12, so... Probably going to be about a 1/3 of his health down. Or we can make sure he dies. Let's get him out of here.
Decimated.
At least reduce some of the incoming damage next round.
Confidence
Oh!
as the enemy crumbles.
Looks like I'm not the only one that makes poor life decisions around here. Fantastic. Okay, so let's continue our little song and dance. I want to make... I'll knock him back. Okay, everyone should be able to still hit him, so... We'll go ahead and continue our...
Precision
Damn.
and power.
Dizzy's back with a vengeance. 2 weeks of drinking really does something to a guy. Alright, I want to... Since the pressure's off a little bit. Fantastic. That was a wonderful heal. Alright, what else do we have with you? We got the riposte, so we were going to protect someone. Protect you, maybe? I don't think they have anyone that can actually reach you, but
To perform beyond one's limits.
I actually don't know. And they got that little thing on their back that looks like a fishing spear. Maybe they throw it. Guess we'll find out. So far, our visual elements seem to actually play a role in what things do. Seems to be worthwhile to keep an eye on all that. As far as our dearest friend Ide goes, we're just going to finish him off.
Falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Huh. Which health do you have? 5. I don't think that'll finish you, but let's see. A perfect roll it would. Can't reach for that, so we're just going to have to forward march.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
You swing that dagger so beautifully, Dizzy. Alright, so you're going to bleed a little more. That's fine. Let's move you back, though. We want to start you in the front. We're going to get you killed. We're going to get you killed round 2. That looks very Cthulian. Fishbeards. They're all the rage. Is it a whale in the background? With its gut spilling out? It is. Uh-huh. A whale that big. In a cove. Must have been dragged here. Yeah. Okay, strange presence is felt. Statue of worship. Well, we can try the holy water on it, see what happens. Aha! Something beneficial. Until camp. Well, we won't be camping this run, so till the end of the dungeon. Get extra damage on him's nice. We got an obstacle for our shovel. Hopefully we don't get a second one later on.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
Can you advance from third position? You can. I almost feel like due to his slightly lower health right now, I want to slide him back one more position. Just make him less likely to take a beating in round 1. Just until I can get a halfway decent heal off on him with the occultist. And then he can just start moving his way forward from there.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Oh. 2 scouts. Feels good. We got some adjoining rooms down there. So I'm noticing, with these short dungeons, the majority of the battles seem to be in the hallway versus the rooms. Okay, so we got some stuff going on around here. Alright, Dizzy. Don't die. Thank you. I worry about you, Dizzy. You got problems. I'm gonna like you.
If only treasure could staunch the
Right.
flow of otherworldly corruption.
How did a painting fit in there? Maybe they were just hanging it off of one of the points at the top. You know, make it a little friendlier. Brighten the place up a bit. It is a bit dark and dreary down here. A snail. Oh, that's a lot of protection. No speed, though. And, yeah. Alright. Almost no health, so if you do hit it, it's impactful. Hit it for anything other than 0, that is. And then we get our usual cast of characters. Alright. Of course, you're up first. So we'll go ahead and... Bleeds don't work on it, right? Well, I mean, I guess they have a decent chance. 60% chance for this one to apply. And a bleed would be quite impactful. This feels like the place for the Witch Doctor with the low blight resistance. A single blight spell would pretty well take that maggot out on its own. Well, I don't want to move him forward just yet. I want their barrage of hatred to end. So let's try and bleed him. Excellent. We've made him even slower. Okay. Give me what I need. Big roll, big roll. I'll take it. Aha, they do have a ranged... Ow. Oh. Let's make that happen. And, yeah. What do we want to do here? I feel like we want to just try and... Oh, it wouldn't take much of a roll as long as we hit. No, we could even wipe him out, most likely. I don't know how dangerous he is yet, though. He's not going to go until last, so that could be a ticking time bomb. But we do know these guys are dangerous, because that hurt.
Eradicated.
Oh, he's not going last. Okay, so it's a low damage debuff. Not the end of the world. How much damage would this do to him? No, that wouldn't be enough to kill it. Well, no, it's going to bleed to death anyway, so no focus for him. You're healed up a bit, so... Stress Wave, I don't remember... I don't think that was... We dodged it. The one time he used it, we dodged it, so we don't know how bad that is. But we do know that hurts like hell. So... Go for him. Right on the money. Okay, so it's about as strong a nuke as any of the others so far. You don't want to take it, but if you do take it, it's not the end of the world. Fair enough. Come on. Oh, another beautiful roll. I'll take that bleed. I don't even care. Oh, can't hit him, and he's just goes dead. Wait, didn't I have something that could? Yeah. It's not great. But it might be the difference between someone else finishing him off or not. So, what's that do? That, yeah. Okay. We'll do it. What else did we have? We had Retribution. So we'll hit him with a Retribution.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
No. It's unfortunate. So you're stacking on him, huh? Alright, I don't want to keep building up stress, so let's finish this guy off.
Obliterated.
Ooh.
This expedition at
Blue.
least promises success.
Very blue. A little bit of purple. Drawn to the shiny things like a barracuda. Oh, I probably should... There, got a torch in. Alright, we scouted. We knew there was something in there. That's right, that just happened before that fight. Okay. So, the one room battle we need to leave this hill is over here. But, there's some sweet curios over here. And a chance to learn something. And more loot. I think we're going to go for it. I think we're doing alright. Things are occasionally getting a little hairy, but I think generally speaking we're doing alright. So we're going to go for it. What do we have here? Eerie Coral. There's something on about this coral. Something odd about it, indeed. Alright, so what do we have that would work on the coral? Coral can cut you up. So a bandage might be an option. I think there's coral out there that can also be toxic, right? Maybe I'm misthinking. Maybe that's just algae. I don't know. I'm not a marine biologist. Yet. A couple more days in this cove and maybe I will be. Let's try that. Nope, no effect. Let's try that. No effect. Nothing. What happens when we just... Nothing here. Nothing. Just nothing all around. A whole lot of disappointment in one little coral. Maybe we'll get another painting. 250 gold. Not bad. Not a painting, but not bad. So that was our second. So we got a battle coming up. Could get some nice loot. Of course, I don't know if these bonuses are determined at the beginning of the fight, or if it adjusts during the fight as well. I could pop the torch, and potentially by the end of the fight get that whittle done. Especially with this guy here in the back, who, if I believe, if I remember right, oh no, I don't have the ability that reduces torchlight. Okay, that would be this one, which requires him up in the front, which does not feel like a great place for him. Really doesn't. He's kind of squishy. A little bit squishy. Well, since we already got some stress damage going on, they're stacking it on him, and our health pool isn't exactly flush. I think we'll go ahead and use a torch for this fight. Err on the side of caution. And a new challenger approaches. Shocker. With a bunch of tentacles. Uh-huh. Not gonna say anything. Not going to say a word. Okay, so what are our options here? Generally, we want him to actually take hits. He seems to be... He's got a high health pool, he can take hits. We want him to take hits. It's these two we generally want to protect, but he kind of wants to take hits as well because we're going to have riposte up on him. Him, we don't want to take hits at all. Not even a little. Not even the tiniest little hit. So we'll protect him, and then we'll put up our buff after that. Alright, I feel like right now we kind of want to heal. So we're getting a little low on some people. So we're gonna... Oh, I think that was our best roll with him yet. Yeah, I'll take 3 bleed over 3 rounds for that. That's fine. Works for me. Maybe I should, instead of taking... I suppose this is probably fairly valuable in, say, a boss fight, but I think outside of where I know I'm going to be facing a boss, I should probably take the stress reduction thing for this guy. Because things really like to pound the stress on him. And he just seems like he could use some relaxation. I mean, look at those clenching teeth. Those angry eyes. Yes. He's not having a good day in general. You stun, right? That's what you do. Stun and debuff. Don't really want to deal with stun. It's bleed resist. That's kind of nasty in here. Probably not going to take you out in one hit anyway, so we'll go with you.
Executed with impunity.
Oh. Oh, that's not good on that guy. He actually hits hard. Well, usually. Protection bonuses are as spiffy as it turns out. Alright, so your bleed resist is debuffed, so you're fine other than that. Well, I feel like we want to bleed him. Because bleed is effective against their protection. But I kind of want to get this up as well because we still got some action going on here. So I think we'll go ahead and you're buffed. I really don't want you hitting either of the squishies. But stress damage is getting a little nasty right now. So we'll go ahead and take you out. Move you forward. Could debuff the guy in the back. Outweigh his current... Yeah, we'd beat it by 5%. Or we can just do a little bodily maintenance here.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
So all you can do is hit the guy in the front, huh? Well, let's roll the dice. See if we need a max roll to finish him off. And we got it. It's beautiful when everything works out. So, for anyone who happens to be out there watching right now, how's the audio, the game audio versus my voice? Levels all seem balanced out reasonably well. Let's see. I got one guy left. Oh. Oh ho ho ho. Ow. No, that hurt. Yeah, no, that was not good. Oh, please, good heal, good heal. There we go. And the bleed resisted. Perfect. Doesn't get a whole lot better than that. In fact, no, I think his max heal on a crit can hit 26. Pretty sure crit doubles. As opposed to the usual times.5. So, there's that. So, not a bad roll either way. Okay, we got the loot we were looking for. Let's just finish moving forward so we take less stress damage on the way back. That it's quicker going forward than it is backward. That seems obvious, but sometimes you never know. Past disappointment once more. Okay. We got a trap. And that's going to be a room battle right there. So we got at least one battle left in all this. And oh, right, we want to move you back one space. I like to start you back there. That way you can riposte right off the bat. So we got some business ahead. We don't know what it is. It's a complete mystery. We do have enough movement, I think, in this group that if we get surprised, it's on the end of the world. And we're good enough on health right now. Not perfect, but not bad. Stress isn't too bad either, except for poor Ide here. He's just been getting dumped on with it. A box. An innocuous box. What could be inside? Heirlooms. Oh, some food. Alright. Not bad. We'll take it. Oh. Hello there. Alright, so everyone's health is reasonable. I mean, at this point it's not worth risking just getting a bleed and nothing else. I would set us back where, at this point, better off. We want to try and get rid of him right off the bat. I don't know what the stun percent is on that. The one time it's used it failed, and that was on Dizzy. What's his resist? Oh, he's got pretty good resist, so... Then again, it would be nice to get rid of fish guys in the back there, since they're the ones that actually pile on the hurt. Now, the two guys in the front are mostly just utility. At least that seems to be the case. They haven't used anything terribly frightening yet. Could do the pull. Bring guy in the back up so he can be finished off with someone else. I think, actually, he's 12 health. If we get a crit, we'll take him out. Reasonably so, anyway. We'll go ahead and do it. Not a bad roll, but no crit. Yes, yes. I know. Pile it on. But we can finish him off. Yeah, that's... I'd have to bottom roll not to finish him off, so we'll do that. I think that's 3 crits in a row from Dizzy now. I need to send him out on a drunken bender more often. He's like the anti-Reynauld. Well, Reynauld is all disappointment all the time. Dizzy likes to shake it up. Likes to really prove his worth, make me proud. Oh. He got stunned. That's unfortunate. Alright, we got... Probably got enough rounds left here that we want to... Especially now that he's stunned, we want to protect him. So I don't know if being stunned makes them more likely to take a hit. Or if it has no effect on that at all. Probably doesn't, but rather not take the chance. So we're just going to take Shonker out here. Yeah, let's, if it hits, it's a kill.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
You're a lovely individual, Sea Maggot. You're a nice lad. Okay. So this is the one that sets us back. Oh, it does a huge chunk of extra damage. It might actually, no. Even with the extra damage, it's not going to finish him off. Right, so I think we're better off going with our bleed here. If we get a good roll, if we get a max roll and apply the bleed, he's done for. That's a lot to hope for. That's 2 pieces of RNG there. We're going to go for it. Oh, almost. I'll take it, though.
Another one falls.
So many crits. Crits for days. I don't feel like holding out on this guy to try and get my gamble heal off is worthwhile, so we're just going to... Oh, no, right, that only works on the first. Your speed, you probably go next. Yes. Yeah, you go next, so we want to just avoid that. No more damage, please.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Ah, curio. Wonderful. Oh, that's a barnacle chest.
Closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
Barnacle crusted chest. Blanketed in barnacles. I feel like... Oh, I mean, we don't actually have much here to try. But I kind of feel like it's either going to be bandages or shovel. Bandages to avoid yourself getting cut up while you're opening the chest, or shovel to just break all the crap off before you try. And I kind of want to save the key for the last room just in case. If it's got a room battle, there's a good chance it's going to have a chest in there as well. So I doubt this is going to do anything, but let's try it for science. No, I didn't think so. Let's open it.
measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I probably shouldn't have been rewarded for that decision, but... Alright, we got a battle coming in. I don't want this... No. I don't want this down that low when we go in for this. We could go there. We're not too bad off. Yeah. How much? 21 health. I mean, that's still... Yeah, we're not that bad. Even with him low and... Oh, God, that's a lot of stress. One stress nuke will put you over. Oh, it's not much we can do about that. We can give him a little bit of food to top him up. Get him over 25. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go in with a lower torch off of this. You can be killed outright with a crit right now, so we're just going to give you some food too. At least get you up out of the danger zone with a crit right there. Okay, we'll go in with what we got. We're going to put you back here first. I like it. Can I stack that? Yes, thank you. Let's do it. Going in with low torch. Feel good about this. I feel like great things are on the horizon. There's the chest for the key. And we got the surprise. It's like it was meant to be. Which, with a little bit of luck, means we can take the stress guy out before he can apply a bunch of stress to our friend Ide here, who is living on the edge currently. Right at the tipping point. Ooh, I was kind of hoping for the finish off there, but it's fine. We can finish him off, though. That's fine. We'll get a little damage on the other guy while we're at it. Let's see if we can't get rid of that damage. Shoot. Close. Close. I will take close. Let's go ahead and get that up. I feel like that's generally going to be our best starting bet for that guy's moveset. Oh no. Oh. Okay. No! Leave him alone! He's just a child! Yeah, I see that. It's fine. We can deal with this. Okay, I need you. We need a good roll here, Lors. I believe in you. You need to dig deep for this one. This could be what saves Dizzy's life, and if Dizzy dies, I'm going to throw you into the trash heap. I'll take it. You know, you've done a wonderful job here. Okay. Well, we're probably going to get at least one more round out of this, so let's go ahead and do that. Maybe with a little luck, we'll get a riposte. Their upfront damage isn't that great. Tends to be between, what, 2 and 4? Depending who they hit. It's the bleed that hurts. So, it's probably not going to help. We could do this. Just get rid of those corpses. Well, he's guarded anyway, so it doesn't matter if he moves up. And I'd basically just be recreating the same situation without the thing in the back. So yeah, we're going to do this. Alright. 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 Not good. That's 4 damage around. Oh. 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 Really wish I had a bandage right now. Okay, so bleeds are a big deal in the cove. Bring bandages. We've learned lessons for the future. I don't think that's going to do enough to... No, not even close. What's your bleed? 60 bleed resist. Not ideal. Not going to work. You're just about screwed anyway. Oh boy, what's their speed? 0. So they're going last. If they get more bleeds on you, yours goes dead. We could retreat. Feels like kind of a ways to retreat at this point. I kind of want to see what's going to happen with the heal first before I hit the button. If the heal goes sideways, we hit the button and we hope for the best. I think we can hit that from combat. Oh yeah, retreat from combat, so. Boy, this could still work out. We could be fine. If he gets a kill here, he would need a crit, but if he gets the kill here... no, even with a crit, he can't finish it off. Damn. Feels bad. Okay. There it is. Do or die. This is the moment. Nope. Alright. So, I would have to finish both of them off into attacks in order to keep... You got 5 health. If I finish one off, they'll... No, because your attack comes up first. And if either of them hits you this round... No, we gotta retreat. We gotta run.
Lost, but the battle may yet be won.
Like the cowards we are. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. We're leaving. You're fine. Oh god, we gotta abandon the quest. How many rounds is that? 2 rounds? That fight probably resets if we go back in. No, we're just gonna have to give up. I mean, we got some loot. We're not leaving empty-handed by any means. We're not gonna get the trinket we came in for. But I feel like keeping Dizzy here alive is significantly more important. He's one of our reliable ones. Between him and Ide, the dynamic duo there. So we're just going to abandon this, take what loot we did get. I kind of wish we had gotten a couple more portraits. We're dead short on those. Oh, that's not bad. A little extra damage on Dizzy. Alright. Yeah, they're just going to deal with the stress.
Do not ruminate on this fleeting failure. The campaign is long, and victory will...
Well, we didn't earn much to advance outside or upgrade anything, really. But we did at least more than recoup what we spent on this adventure. So, there's that. No quirks. I like that. That's good. No EXP, though. That's unfortunate.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Alright. We now... Well, at least everyone else is present, accounted for, and de-stressed. Slightly less effective. We got it. Really wanted to get that disease off of him, but we're gonna have to hold out on that. What do you need? You... okay. So we need to put you in something that's got a little upgraded stress relief. Did I upgrade anything here? Increases stress recovery in the cloister, yes. So you need to meditate, friend. I'll send you on in there. Deal with that. Who else do we have? Lores. We're gonna send old Lores. You don't have any... Okay, no brothel. Nothing else. Everything else is fine. So, we'll send you to the bar. And as always, you're my gambler. Go win us something nice. Bring home something pretty. Oh, jeez. Stress is still bad on so many people. Who can we hire? Another highwayman. I do like the highwayman, but I feel like 2 is probably sufficient. Just for now. Grave robber. I don't have a grave robber yet. In town will only gamble. Extra bleed resist, that's kind of nice. Bleed has been the bane of my existence so far. Your abilities, what do we got here? Fairly bog standard melee attack. Good base accuracy though. Decent crit mod. And forward 2. Excellent damage mod, excellent crit mod. It almost feels like this would pair well with a highwayman, like a really offensive front line. Because you'd be able to just keep dancing the two of them around. Downside is you'd have a fairly squishy team. I suppose you could offset that with a more supportive man-at-arms. And actually having a decent full healer with the group. So it's an idea anyway. What do we have here? Flashing daggers. Hits 2 in the middle. Doesn't feel great. I mean, I guess it's not the worst. Although, she's got decent base damage. Okay, this moves back 1. Excellent dodge bonus. Stun. So, no damage, but I guess that's kind of where I guess the idea with her kit is you lunge in, and then you shadow fade out, then you lunge in. Doesn't quite make up for it, but it does have that excellent stun utility, and it does make her significantly harder to hit, which would make her a more effective frontliner. Although at that point... No, lunge goes 2, so she could still dance around in the front line with Highwayman. Bonus damage versus mark, self buff, good crit modifier. Not bad. It's good in a pinch, or if you need to finish off that back line. Either of these hits the back line, so. Poison darts, blight. It's actually not bad. It's 3 points. And it makes further blight application easier. Only works from the 2 back rows, though. So you definitely want to alter focus for that. So you would go with a build like that, you'd probably go, what, flashing daggers? Pickaxe, actually. If you went the 3rd spot, you could take pickaxe for some good frontline damage. Still don't really like flashing daggers. Then you can take thrown dagger and poison darts. And what's this? Toxin trickery. It's your blight and bleed self, though. Additional dodge, additional speed. So I think if that's what I were going to do, I'd probably go with pick to the face, shadow fade. Well, yeah, no, because pick to the face would be the only way I could hit the target in the front, and then go shadow fade in case I got pulled forward. I could reposition back. But that's only if I were taking her as 3rd position. As far as doing a 1st position dance, I definitely like pickaxe, lunge, shadow fade, and thrown dagger just in case. Yeah. So the only thing I need to purchase for her to make her generally ready to go is shadow fade, which I'll go do right now. It's gonna cut our budget a bit for the next dungeon, but as long as we're not doing a medium, I think we'll be fine. All right, I gotta actually pick her up. What were her that's where I need to click. What were her... Oh, she had Clotter, which was nice, and Gambler, which isn't too bad. She's gonna have to fight for the seat with bail here, but he seems like a gentleman. I'm sure he would share. I just won't take them out on the same excursions. If I can help it. Alright, yeah, we'll pick her up. How about the... Your barracks are full. No. No. We need 2 deeds. We got a small surplus. Then again, I do need quite a few of those right now. Let's see if we can convert a bust or 2 quick. Or 3. So I need 2, so I could trade 3, but let's do it. Yeah. Get our barracks upgraded there. Alright, you're mine now. Come on. I suppose we could have gotten rid of a Chartress here. I don't know. I suppose it's probably good to keep him around just in case. I'm sure there's a situation where he's ideal. Just gotta find it. Figure it out. What about you? What do you look like? That's not too bad. Ideally, I generally try and avoid triggering virtues. And Cope Scrounger. Okay. Based on your current unlocks, it's actually not too bad. I'd have to get point blank shot, but other than that, looks like you're pretty much ready to go. Take you for now as a backup highwayman. And I don't really care for the Crusaders. I really don't.
Righteous traits for a rogue.
Holy Lance. What is that? Moves forward. The only time the Crusader feels particularly worthwhile is when you're running around the ruins. The heals, well, I guess it's not worst. It's not a great heal. At least it's guaranteed. You know what you're getting out of it. That's kind of nice. Yeah, it's not a especially effective heal. It makes it difficult to keep the torture low with them. Or, well, they are torture, but I meant torch. Inspiring Cry. I think that's just one target. It's not very good for one target. I mean, if it targets everyone, then that maybe not too bad. The heal's a little... I mean, it all just feels like it's a little low. I suppose if the heal were any higher, it would be stepping way too much on the Vestal's toes. But definitely feels like the stress heal could afford to be a little higher. Especially considering how much stress the enemy can throw around willy-nilly. Yeah, I don't particularly care for the Crusader that much. Stun's nice. It's always good to have a stun. And they are effective against Unholy, the skeletons. I'll give them that much. But it just feels like they don't have enough flexibility. Alright. So we're just going to leave you there, guy. Your stuff's overpriced, lady. Way overpriced. Actually, no, I need to work on camp skills with my crests. What did we need in here to start unlocking more? So we needed 20. Kind of want to keep going on this, though, because those are expensive. And this could save a bit of money in the long run. The quirks haven't been a significant issue so far, but I figure as the difficulty increases as you get later in, they're going to make a larger impact. So being able to remove them at something of a discount feels like it would be hugely beneficial. And it would make it more affordable to prevent them from locking in the first place. But that would set us way back on getting our second treatment ward open. Would be nice to have that. Alright, let's take a look. I hate those icons. I can't tell what's what. So we're just go out there and go in. Would also be nice to start getting more slots opened up for stress recovery and generally improve stress recovery. Could get both of these. But I think it's 8 for the next step up. Then 11. So you need about 23 busts in order to get to an extra slot in any of these. So I feel like I should just save busts for now, and then figure out what to do with them after another week or two. So we'll go ahead and come over to the survivalist. We'll start working on our camp stuff here, get this cheapened up. That way we can play around with it a little more comfortably. Whew, 35. Okay.
They must learn to survive.
Alright, yeah, we can't afford to do anything gold-wise right now. We're a little tight. A little tight for now. Okay, we'll embark. Go earn some ducats. Alright, we failed to beat the Cove on our first venture in. We were not prepared for the sheer amount of bleeding. Dizzy, I appreciate the enthusiasm, but you need to take a rest on this one. So, okay, we get... Oh, that's for that. Rat carcass. Immune to death by Crimson Curse. Okay. Oh, those busts are an attractive option, though, but I don't think we're... I think... Necromancer Apprentice. Necromancer sounds like it's going to be an unholy heavy fight, and it sounds like there's probably going to be summons. It's not a Necromancer if they're not summoning things. So I think that might be the one situation where Reynauld here shines. So we want him ready to go for that. And we're just not at the point. I think we got just too much stray stress going on here. So I think we're... Let's check the rewards for all that. No? Okay, that would only be about... active about half the time. It is nice because the virtue... No, our leper has gotten virtue procs. Seems to be a bit more common for them. For the arbalist, haven't really used the arbalist much. Jester only. I don't care for the Jester. This gives us a couple of busts and something we might find some use for. I mean, I'm sure the leper could make great use of that. He doesn't seem to care to dodge too much. Or even our flagellant here. Considering he's not much into dodging. And his abilities are... his main hitters are all melee, so we'll go ahead and go for that for now. We need to build Inquisition here, though. Danvers is ready to go. That's good to see. So we'll take Danvers. And I kind of want to try... This probably isn't the dungeon to do it, but I kind of want to try going with the dance squad. Could do that. Have those two dancing around. We don't have much of a front line anyway. We're a little tight. We could take Reynauld. But I was kind of hoping to just get his stress down so we could try and tackle this first boss soon. Kind of want him and Dizzy both ready to go, and we can't especially afford to treat them right now. Until we actually beat a mission and get some gold coming in. So, how are you? How beefy are you? You're little. Not ideal, but a little. So we could take you as a hard frontliner. You're good against humans. We won't be fighting humans. I think it's almost entirely Eldritch in there. If it isn't entirely. Maybe the Shocker and the Snail. Those probably count as beasts, maybe. So, I suppose I could just take... I want to save him for next round, that way I have a potential healer at least ready to go. Then again... No, what the hell, let's go ahead and take him. Well, he needs to be frontline, doesn't he? So that doesn't work with my dancing strategy. Yeah. That definitely doesn't work with the dancing strategy. I need someone who can function reasonably well from third slot. Or, I suppose I could forego the dancing strategy this time. Since I'm kind of working on fumes. Slot her back there and go with the ranged setup. And then take our darling flagellant. Who would put there? And all of his stuff works more or less in the... Well, I suppose his supporty stuff works from the back, but it's less practical. I don't think any of that is especially good. That transfers to him. But I guess that could be used to keep fueling that. That doesn't feel especially useful. That... No. Again, I think that's mostly just used to get him down to where he can proc these. In the off chance nobody's targeting him. Although I suppose if the healing scales reasonably well with upgrades, could be useful. But we'll go with this for now. Let's make sure we have her set up properly. I wanted pick to the face. I wanted these. Alright, I wanted Shadow Fade in case you got moved forward, but I don't have it yet and I can't afford it, so for the time being, I guess we'll just keep that equipped and hope for the best. Danvers, you were screwed up last time, I think, weren't you? No, you're actually fine. Must have been math and I had mis-equipped. We're in kind of a stun-like group. I think in this particular case, I want to get rid of this, go for the stun instead. The nice thing about this is I can use it to finish off a backliner. But I think the utility of having the stun might be more useful right now. So we'll go with it. Keep that around in case she gets pulled forward. That way she at least has something she can do on a round. She does have the Devo. Okay, so we'll go ahead and go with this. May not be the ideal setup. And what did you have? Right, you weren't ready for dance time either. Alright, we're just gonna have to make the best of what we got. Actually, the cove seems to be one of the more difficult areas. So we'll just go a little light on something and we'll give him the ability we need to make this all work. So So which one do we... I think we got rid of pistol shot to take point blank. Yes. Alright. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Oh, hold shift to sell trinkets. That's what it was. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna sell that. Yeah, you know what? Always sell that. Get rid of that as well. Okay, that gives us a little more cash to work with here. And... sorry, we were gonna give that to him. Okay, we get a free shovel because we have... excellent. I like you already, madam. So let's start with torches. This is another short. So we'll just take 5. Then we'll take our 8 food. Our 1 key as always. 1 key for short. I think I like 2 keys for mediums. Well, if you get a secret room, it's handy to have a 3rd, especially if you're in the ruins where keys seem to be a bit more usable. And we'll take a second. There seemed to be some stuff in there that benefited from shovels. We're definitely taking a couple of bandages. Didn't really see a use for anti-venom. Holy water. I think that worked on that statue, so we'll take 1 of those. There were those fish, so medicinal herbs. We'll take at least 1 of those. Go ahead and take 3 shovels. We'll live on the wild side. 4 bandages, a key. I feel good about this. I think we get a good collection here. Hopefully most of it's useful. Thralls will explode if left for too long. Well, I don't think we haven't seen a thrall yet, so we'll keep our eyes out for that. What a beautiful scout! I love scouts. Not the greatest scout. I guess it only hit 1 room, so beautiful might have been an overstatement. But it is always nice to know what's coming up. Okay, guys, let's do this. Box right off the bat. The last box was nice. We got some stuff out of it, if I remember right. Although the 2 boxes prior to that were both empty. Okay, Cress, always good. Hi, fish friend. We've only interacted with 1 of you so far, but it was pretty good. Oh, always worth it. Okay, so medicinal herbs definitely feel like you definitely want at least 1 when coming down here. Just in case you run into one of these fish. Because so far I've made serious bank off of both fish. This one even better than the last one, and an extra shovel to boot. Flush and shovels. A chest for our key there, and... oh... drowned thrall. So we don't want to leave them standing for too long. They're like a rush target, I guess. Alright. What are we looking at? No dodge, no speed, so they go last. They count as unholy as well, though. That's good to know. So there is something unholy down here. I mean, that's not big. Probably still not enough to justify bringing the Crusader in here. Stun resist. They can be blighted. They can be moved, debuffed. They got pretty low resist across the board. And 0 dodge, so it's not likely that you'll miss. 14 health, though, that is a bit. I guess it's about on par with everything else. So let's see how we can kill them as quickly as possible. That would be 3 blight. Blight would... It's most likely 1 point of damage and 3 points of blight. So that would be 4 damage there. Right? Yeah. Guaranteed to hit for 1. Throwing Dagger, on the other hand, could go 4 to 9. So that would even us up. And ideally we don't... So this could potentially go better. Much better if we roll high. Even better if we roll crit. So this would be about the same, right? Yeah, just without the extra modifiers. Alright, so we'll go ahead and throw a dagger at him. We can hit both in the back with that. It's not going to do much in the way of direct damage, but the bleed is nice. Oh, we can actually hit him with this, so this is what we'll do. There. Alright, he's out of the way. Now we can do our little dance. No one needs healing, so we will stun the guy that can do damage. Yeah. Hopefully. Excellent. That doesn't remove stuns, does it? No. Okay, we're fine. Just kill him before he can take an... Oh. Okay, new plan. Panic. No, not yet. That was premature panicking. I don't think any of these abilities will bypass that guard. So. Oh, okay, they guarded him, not him. Alright, we're fine then. I apparently misinterpreted what I saw. So you have no protection. You do have some dodge, which makes that a little dicey. The blight would hit. You're not going to survive 2 rounds, though. So this is the ideal option. Rain of Sorrow. Oh, no, it'll only hit the guy in the back. So you still get a turn. We're going to get you out of here.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Point blank. Get out of here. Maybe he's less dangerous from the second slot. I guess we'll find out. No, you know, we're not going to find out. We're going to leave that one a mystery. These damn fishmongers and their stress.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
You got high protection. Bleeds are always good. So let's pound you with a bleed. Oh, or you can resist it. That's fine. Oh, that's cool. I wasn't that interested in it anyway. So how much would that do? That would be 2 to 3, but it would give us a riposte. Although, ideally, I would rather our flagellant be the one to take the anger. This could apply a bleed, which would help. I think it even does more damage. Yeah, 2 to 4. We'll go for it. Bleed. Yeah. Oh, of course. Alright, we dodged. It's fine. You don't have stun resistance right now, so we're just going to go ahead and do this again. Hi. Oh. Well, alright then. Die. Nope, Sexton's not enough to kill him. He's got more health than I thought he did. Let's try that again. Look at that. It worked. Something worked. Just dot him to death. Goodbye.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Alright. Let us open this chest and use our key. That wasn't great for the cost of a key, unfortunately. Probably should have just opened the chest. Alright. Moving on. I keep getting a lot of short scouts. What have we here? Puzzlingly ancient sculpture of dizzying implication. Okay, so we've got stuff. I feel like holy water is probably our best bet here to actually get an effect out of this. So let's give it a shot. Nope, no effect. I don't see how bandages would help here. But a torch. Nope. Well, we got extra shovels. How about a shovel? Oh! Oh! Shovel was bad idea.
Behold.
Oh.
This is made manifest.
Well, that's going to make things interesting. Okay, well, we've learned a valuable lesson. Never use a shovel on a bas-relief. Bas-relief. Oh,
If
boy.
only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Good lord. Yeah, keep scouting. There we go, it's a better scout. So there's a room battle. That's likely going to be our room battle, the one. So, one more in the hallway. Let's go for it. Oh, fella, friend. It's been a bad day, hasn't it?
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the fool.
Alright, since we're officially having stress issues now, we're going to keep the torch a bit higher. We don't have anyone with... Oh, obsessed with food. We're going to have to fix that. I think that means he requires more food when prompts pop up. Mercurial. No, you're fine. You're fine, and you're fine. So we can have the high torch should be okay.
In radiance, may we find victory.
Surprise! Well, that was kind of sad there. Just kind of hoping for a little better. Well, that was good. I'll take it. Get that down. Alright. Let's do the thing. Yeah, they're gonna get to go first next round, so let's stun him.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
Leave him alone!
The strength to follow it.
He's having a bad day. Oh. Now everyone's having a bad day. Thanks, Lascellus. So, we can throw our dagger. I don't have any protection, so I think this is just our best option. I can't kill him. Fine. Almost. Not quite. You've already gone, so if we hit you with a good one... Let's go for it. That's a good one. Bleed might do it. Yeah, bleed will do it. Exactly. Haha. Math works in my favor. Oh. 25. It's our second biggest hit yet.
This expedition at least promises success.
Hey there, Fru. More obstacles. That's a good thing we got plenty of shovels.
Another Another mariner, another misfortune. Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
I don't think we've gotten this one yet. My end, I scroll this, victim of cruel fortune, who took me up on my wager, for I have lost my lucky coin, and I now lie helpless as my blood flows swiftly from my ruined body. My fingers are cold, it was no trap, nor raving cultist that sealed my fate. We were ambushed by strange, undulating shapes, two small entities that I cannot hope to describe, and a third, much larger beast. Poor Moira was crushed into a pulp, not just pulp, a pulp, a singular pulp. As Therion defended her, he soon lost his arm, and his wits left him. Shambler, Shambler, he kept shrieking, as Raven yanked him to flee. I tried to play hero, to buy them a few moments. Blew away one of the smaller monsters. Last shot, then smashed into the wall. The big one. Maybe they made it out. Oh, how very dramatic. Okay, we'll take it, for posterity's sake. Oh, there's some regular occultists down here, too. No, that's not what he needs right now. Oh, boy. Yeah, we need to keep the stress off of him, so let's get rid of her if we can. Let's just do it. That's 90 reduction. No, we're going to use this. Oh, it was almost perfect. Everybody resisting everything right now. Alright, well, we can at least finish her off. Make sure she can't do anything.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Of course. Still have you to deal with. You don't get a turn yet. You're up. You're up. And you're gonna bleed someone. Most likely. Alright, we got two bleeders. I think that's a 1 stack, that's a 2 stack. We're not going to be able to deal with him this round anyway, so let's try and work him out. Oh, maybe. Maybe. It all worked out in the end. Love it when a plan comes together. See how I shine. You don't seem to be shining very well, and you're making everyone else panic. Alright, you want to shine, now's your chance. He's got protection, so stack him with some leads. Alright, maybe you are shining. You're crazy as hell, but maybe. You've got, probably not going to land that this time. Our health is reasonable. Then again, if he takes a crit... We've been having bad luck with those crits lately, so let's just keep him out of that danger zone.
Eradicated.
Begone, foul beast! Alright, more bleeds. Always room for more. I think that, yeah, that's enough to kill him when this round comes up. We'll kill him anyway, but... There, you know what? Take all the dots. Every last one of them. Here, have an extra. Oh. He's, one of those fish guys with a spear gets a crit on him, he is going to be in a world of hurt. I would like to kind of dance him around that halfway as much as possible, but these fish crit way too much. I don't like it. And with his stress as bad as it is, I think we're going to keep him up a little more.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Or bandages, alright.
Such a burden of finery risks life and limb.
Wow. A dungeon with more than one room battle. That's been rare lately. It's kind of unnecessary. That completely undid the heal I gave you. That was worse. It undid it and did one additional. Alright, stress is a problem. I don't know what happens when we hit 200, but I can't imagine it's good. Won't kill her, especially if it doesn't bleed her. Oh. It's unfortunate. Definitely feel a little better about giving him that heal earlier. You can finish her off with this. Yes. As long as it hits, it will. And do the little bit of damage to them, so we'll go for it. And we're definitely getting you with a heal. But leave him alone. Oh boy. Alright, you're fine. The bleed's not going to take you down. He gets to go, so he's got to die. That's not going to do it. So that does less general damage. Let's go ahead and hit him with this. A little bit of luck. This will be enough to take him out. Because I think he's got the highest speed, so... There we go. At least he lives. We'll hit him with a bandage. We got a few of those anyway.
Nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
And... we haven't gotten any extra food, but we're gonna go ahead and just get him up a little. Hope we only get one hunger proc in here. Should be fine. Keep it torchlight high for this run. Well, there's our second room battle. No battles before it. We should be able to handle this. Should. Hopefully without anyone dying. Where's that trap? It was at the end.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Alright, isn't this, oh, this is earlier on for that guy. Day 4. The road to this damned hamlet was a tricky one, both to find and to travel. When it revealed its ruined face, I swore I had never seen such neglect. Some buildings collapsed and uncaring residents fidgeting uselessly. I went swiftly to the tavern. Others with similar interests had gathered there, and I was assembled into an expedition. We leave at first light on the morrow. Well... he's gonna have a bad day ahead of him. No, can't carry it. Alright, we'll leave it here. No one will know his story. Body's limit. Heart attack. Stress continues to build to the point of affliction. If your stress bar fills a second time completely, their body will give out. Uh-huh. Alright. Well, it's finally time for you to do something powerful. Wish that reached back a little further. Oh, actually, hold on. Let's do this and make damn sure everything goes well. Heal everybody. Yeah. It's unfortunate. See, this is why I wanted that one ability that I can't take because I can afford it. Just in case a situation like this occurred. Alright, so she went. He went. Can't kill him. So let's focus on him. Now I need you to stay in the front for now. They really like to bleed you dry, don't they, Dizzy? Alright, well... Fish guy is going to get a chance to apply right off the bat. Would be nice to hit him with a... He is... No, none of them hit hard enough to take him out with a crit. So he should be fine, even with the bleed for at least one more round. So we'll go ahead and... Oh, you can't hit him. We'll get her. Well, that didn't go exactly as I had hoped last time. You know what, actually, we're gonna just move her. Shoot. Can she kill anyone? I don't think she can. She'd need a top-level roll for that. She hasn't been getting very good rolls, so I think we're better off just moving this guy forward so he can do something. And who else gets a turn? You've got the heavy bleeds. I'd like to ideally prevent you from going. Okay. Takes a little bit of the pressure off. Oh. Still feels bad. Get me out of here. We take her out? Probably not. Let's give it a shot. Little on the low end. However, we're in a better spot now. Alright, so she's got 4 points of bleeding. She's going to have 3 health. We have 8. So we could throw this. That'll do 4. Basically guaranteed. So that would finish her off. Wouldn't do much to him. Whereas if we did this, we'd have a chance. It's small. Which has the better chance of hitting here? Accuracy 95. Okay, so this is more reliable. We're going to throw that. Make sure she dies. There we go. And we're definitely healing Dizzy. Huh. Get rid of him. Nope, almost. So I'm just start whittling this guy down. Then again, if he survives the round, He gets to go first, so I don't want any more stress. We're getting rid of him. I also have to deal with this guy. One fell swoop. He goes last, I'm pretty sure, yeah. He picked a good target. We're fine. We got this. He's got high protection, or decent protection at any rate, so focus on hitting him with the damage over time effects. Really? Really? Did you not just hear me go over the plan? Kill him. Him. You know, the guy that can kill Dizzy. Oh, that's Castle, not Dizzy. Never mind. Still, I'd like to keep Castle around for a while. Just personal preference on that one. Oh. There it is.
Perched at the very precipice of
Shit.
oblivion.
Okay, we need a good heal. Good heal. It's not ideal. It's fine, though. This time, we take him out. That's right. Oh. Alright, so what are the odds they take a perfect roll or a crit? Simpletons can't. I don't think he's simple, though. I'm just looking at him and I'm seeing a whole lot of complexities here. There's a whole lot of them. There's just too many layers to unravel, and I think that's the problem. He's just getting himself all tangled up. No. Yeah, it's just... we're gonna go with this. That blade on there. And he'll die now. So... I think this was our last fight in here anyway. So when we made it to the other side, we've done it. We've successfully conquered our first... well, our second foray in here, but our first success. Oh. No. No. This is unacceptable. I decided I don't care about posterity anymore. Yeah. Continue adventuring. Let's at least see what's in this little cloister of goodness. Live oyster. Who knows what value it hides? Bandage? Maybe. Anti-venom? Probably not. Torch? Unlikely. Shovel. Shovel to break and pry. Let's pry it open. Yes? Yes. Lots of things in here seem to require... oh. Can't afford to take my money with me. There's 75, so we'll just, actually, I don't think I'm going to get a whole lot back for the food, so... make some use out of the food. Swap it for the gold. I think it's our best decision. And we're gonna get out of here. We've completed our mission.
The pungent odor abates. The things are driven back for a time.
Look at that. We've actually got some money to work with now. It's a beautiful thing. Everyone leveled up. Let's see what we got. Okay, so no taking him into the Weald. I don't usually play above 75, so that's fine. And that's great. Excellent. I like what we got here. Not bad.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Alright, so we got stress management at this point. We're still pretty rough from last week, because we couldn't afford to get everyone the stress relief they needed. So, we're going to make sure we do a little better job on that this week. I believe this guy will only... I'm pretty sure I... Oh, no. No! It's the only way. Why? Of all weeks, why? Okay. That's unfortunate. So this guy's on... I mean, with how much stress he's got, it's going to take about 2 weeks to get this guy ready to go in anywhere more dangerous than the ruins. So this just sets us back another week. So this guy's almost off the table for about 3 weeks, depending on how successful his treatments are. Damn, that feels bad. Okay, let's, You only have 3, so you two are fine. You can go out on a foray. It's not the end of the world. You, however... use a bit of prayer time. Yes, yes. Count the beads. Let's let you meditate. Get you back up. Who do we have? Dizzy and Reynauld. Castle's actually doing pretty good. Castle's doing pretty good. He should be able to handle himself in another rounding. Last time I sent Dizzy to the bar, he was gone for 2 weeks. What are the odds of that happening again? Oh, that's right. He'll only... What is it? What will he do? He will only pray. Only pray. Alright, so what do we have for a team here? I would like to take you and the Vestal. That. Okay, so we got a good team. I want you to... Jeez, you won't do anything either, will you? Will only. So we're going to go get rid of that right now. We have too many people who will only flagellate for stress relief. It's becoming a problem. Oh, that's expensive. What's your other option? Okay. Well, I guess we're going with it. We got a little cash we can throw around at this point. Not a lot, though. I feel like I should work on the healer's skills a little bit. Oh, no, they're already maxed out. We're fine. How about his skills? Since nothing else is happening with you right now. 4% paid heal, so that's probably not going to have much of an impact. 1% on whoever else you're healing, that's fairly insignificant. Huh. But here, 4% again. Does increase the odds of hitting the bleed. That would be nice. Likewise there. Go ahead and upgrade those. That as well. Alright. Do we have what we need to... We do. What was the other thing we were looking at upgrading? That was back at the sanitarium. We need 20. So we're 6 short. Although... Now, let's go for this first, because we going to need to be able to cycle more than just 2 people through there. So... Who can we hire this week? Houndmaster, our first one. It's good to see you, friend. wounded. That's fine. That's fine. No stress penalty when walking backwards. I don't do that a whole lot. Once in a while. Doesn't feel like a great positive quirk, though. So what can you do? You are... Bounce Rush. Extra damage versus beast. Sizable amount of bonus damage versus a marked target. Kind of a sad little bleed, but not bad. Almost feels like he'd be a good pairing with a... what are they, the Bounty Hunter? Yeah. Hound's Harry. Bleed. Almost no direct damage, but it does hit everyone. Doesn't feel great. Seems to have generally a little bit lower base accuracy than I like. Most of his attacks do, I guess. So that marks, reduces protection. Does no damage. 130% base for that debuff. That's pretty good. That doesn't seem very good at all. Actually seems quite underwhelming. Extra dodge. Self-heal. And frontline stun. Okay. You know, we can make that work. Go ahead and pick him up.
A lawman and his faithful beast. A bond forged by battle and bloodshed.
Oh, that sounds dangerous. All the bookshelves we run into. He missed into a hit. Wouldn't mind having a second one of these around. So we'll fill up our roster with that for now. Looks like dawn rises. Oh, no. We've gone from dawn straight to, I guess that was dusk then, not dawn. Alright. Fair enough.